on the surface. Hey, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Stay on the surface.
Guys, welcome back. And the answer to that question is yes. Scuba is very simple. Scuba is very easy. An 8-year-old has completed the course already. It's very easy. If you have the courage to do so, fine. What you're seeing now is a military dive course. If you haven't seen that video, you can go check it out. If you want that experience, I'm willing to give it to you with a little extra cost, of course. But in this video, I'll just show you some basic skills that is required for you to complete a dive course. So here we are. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the video. Share the video. Let's go. So the first skill that I'll be showing you is mask clearing. It's very important. Reason being, if you can't see anything underneath the water, you actually won't enjoy the dive. The first thing I'll tell you to do is always ensure that you have a clean mask going in the water. So for that, you will enjoy the dive more and you will spend less time trying to clear your mask and trying to clean your mask underneath the water, because we're trying to enjoy ourselves here, not working all the time. So the first skill, how to clear your mask. So it's simple. You have multiple ways of doing this, and this is one. I'll show you two. This, I take my mask off fully, use my thumb to wash it out, and I'll put it back on my face. However, this is where most people panic when they can't get the water out. But all you're required to do is hold firmly on top of the mask and blow through your nose. That will push all the water out. All the water out and you'll be fine. Mask will be clear, and it takes a little bit of practice, which I can see, but eventually you'll get it. Don't panic. You can practice this in a bucket of water. Hope your head is not too big to stuck in the bucket. But you can practice in drums or so on, trying to force that water out. Okay, you can tilt your head back a bit and press firmly on top of the mask, and as I said, blow out. The next one is you don't have to take your mask fully off. You can just ease the top of the mask, allow water to rush in. You move your head around a bit just to clear it up, and then again you press firmly on top of the mask, breathe out, and the mask is clear again. And a few other tips is, please do not leave your mask on the face. Do not put your mask down on the ground, allowing the glass to actually get scratched or so on. You can easily step on it, it breaks, then you have to buy a new one, which is annoying. And then please don't leave it out in the sun. You drip dry your gears. Always drip dry your gears, leave it in a cool place for them to drip and just dry. When you're ready, you don't have to worry about crystallization and so on. And that's good. So that is it for mask clearing. The other skill is regulator recovery. Out of all the skills that I'll be showing, this is one of the most important ones. I'll say you can do a lot of things without your mask. You can even swim without your mask. You won't enjoy the dive, but you have to learn how to recover your regulator. And it's simple. As you see, I throw it out of my mouth. Giving an example, it got lost. So what I did, I lean to the side, tuck my arms in, push it back, and come around with my arm. That will capture the regulator because it's pretty heavy. So if you lean, it will actually go. So this is it. showing you from sideways, in, out, and around. You breathe out, always remember, breathe out and then in. If you don't, what will happen, water will get in the regulator, and then when you breathe in, the water will rush down your throat, allowing you to panic. And I've seen it a lot. Do not panic. Okay, it's a little bit of water, you can drink it. It will be salty or fresh, but just don't panic. As you can see, I took my mask off just to demonstrate. It's a lot of work and it comes with a practice, but with proper training, you'll be fine. So, moving right along with what is buoyancy? In scuba world, that is basically keeping you off the seafloor and preventing you from ascending. You want to be neutral, and to do that, you always have to remember, have the proper amount of weights, and if you don't know that the amount of weights that you need, ask your instructor before going in. You don't want to pack yourself up with weights. So, how to do it? When you do descent, all you're required to do, let out all the hair. As you can see, I laid flat. I add a little hair to my BC, and when I breathe in, my chest rises, and if I breathe out, I should descend. Simple and easy. Buoyancy is very important. When you spend less time trying to control your buoyancy, you actually enjoy the dive more. If you spend more time trying to keep off the seafloor, trying to keep neutral by just using leg power, you exert more energy, use up more air, and that results in less time underneath the water. You want to practice this, and when you do get buoyancy and you can just levitate through the water, you can do things like this and enjoy the dive. You don't have to worry about sinking or being ascending to the top, which is bad. You want to enjoy the dive and do less work. Now we move on to a very important one, and this I saved for last. Reason I want to explain more. An unconscious diver. An unconscious diver, as I said, unconscious, laying flat on the seafloor, whether on their stomach or on their back. You as a diver that sees this person, ensure to protect yourself. You don't know what causes it, so what you do, you approach them from head first. As you can see, I'm checking the depth gauge, I'm checking the amount of air that is in the tank, and so on. You want to ensure that you inspect the surroundings, right? Inspect the surroundings to make sure that nothing will harm you as well. Please take note of how you found them. Did they have the regulator in their mouth? Did you see blood? Anything at all? Please make note. What you will do is you take your hand and you put between the BC and the person's body, and you put the regulator in their mouth. Please ensure that you do not purge. If you do purge, what will happen is that the hair will send down the water into their lungs, probably going to kill them. Not when you reach the surface, please indicate to the boat so they can take him out of the water and do the proper procedures, right? And I'll go through that in the next video. But thank you guys, I hope you learned something today. I really tried to pass on some information, and thank you for all the support so far. And this day I was actually playing dead, and I used the time to make this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please share, like it, subscribe to it, and if you learned something, as usual, comment. And as I said, I'll catch you in the water. Hopefully one day I catch everybody in the water enjoying themselves and enjoying the new world. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.